get a day start. Even people who do not believe in planning, they are becoming fewer and fewer. People who believe in what is called free enterprise are gradually realizing the limitations of free enterprise. In a country like India, situated as we are, there can be no free enterprise in the absolute sense. In our circumstances, I am quite certain that with an unplanned free enterprise approach, we cannot make any progress at all. If there is any progress, it will be lopsided. We can put up factories here and there, but it will result only riches here and greater poverty there. That is not what India aims at. Further, the total wealth production of the country will not be as great as through planned effort. That is a patent fact requiring no proof. The essence of planning is to find the best way to utilize all resources of manpower, of money, and so on. And the essence of free enterprise is to leave these things more or less to chance. Well, if chance is a more satisfactory way of dealing with the problems of life, then carefully thought out methods, then of course there need be no planning at all. It means trusting to luck. It is the old idea of fate. This is no good. All over the world, the idea of planning is being appreciated more and more. For an underdeveloped country, particularly, planning is essential. It may not be so necessary in developed countries. They can perhaps do without it. But there is no other way but planning for an underdeveloped country like ours. Again, India is part of a region, South Asia, or a good part of Asia, which is more or less undeveloped. As a matter of fact, even the progress and development of India necessitates the development of the countries around India. I do not mean to say that we cannot develop unless those countries also develop, or that we should interfere with them. My point is that it is in our interest that other countries also develop. To think that the development of other countries comes in our ways is true only in a colonial pattern of society where we want to buy cheap raw materials from a country under our influence and impose our goods in a protected market. That does not apply to free countries.